Hello, thank you for this episode of 3 Guys, 1 Mic. As always, my name is Jeremiah. I'm joined by 2 close friends here.
William.
Aaron.
Alright, and today we're going to go ahead and talk about our reactions for the following, the previous week of NFL football. So it was a Tuesday, and we waited till after Monday was over, so all the games we get done, we could talk about all of them. So the Eagles played, the Patriots played, the Cowboys had a bye. So Lil Man won't get to talk about his team, but we'll get to talk about everything else. With that being said, though, we're excited to announce our first ever sponsorship from thebigbodySecurity. We're going to put the link down below in the bio, but basically what it is, it's a security business for like the greater Los Angeles area, and they provide like a private security, a personalized security at businesses. And so we'll put down their contact info and go ahead and give them a shout out, let them know 3 Guys 1 Mic sent you guys. So Willie, why don't you go ahead and start off?
All right, I'm gonna start off with last night's game, Vikings and Bears. What'd you guys see from that?
Man, what I thought it was a good game, man. I thought Kirk Cousins looked pretty good. Lamar, were you able to watch it or no? Were you able to watch it, Lamar?
Yeah, I watched it.
Yeah, fucking calf.
I watched some of the game.
Okay, yeah. I watched the whole game with my dad because he's a Vikings fan.
Yeah.
And watching it, thought Kirk Cousins looked solid. Dalvin Cook was kind of bottled up until the second half.
Yeah.
He only had like 38 rushing yards in the first half, right? But outside of that, Cordell Patterson's kickoff return, the Bears had no production. Yeah. And then fucking Nick Foles got Batista bombed under the turf, you know what I mean? And one thing I'm gonna say is it didn't look that bad, right? But you have to remember, the turf, when it's cold like that turf's like concrete, bro. Anybody who's ever played on a turf field when it's cold, it's like concrete. And so, and I've never been thrown down by a 300-pound man, but I imagine it doesn't feel good, you know what I mean? What do you think about that one, Will?
I think the Bears were amazing on special teams and on defense, but their offense just...
Yeah, it was lacking.
It's horrible. It's horrible to watch. I don't know why they're still in primetime games.
Trubisky didn't even play.
Yeah, Trubisky, I thought he was going to come in when Nick Foles got hurt, but...
He was out.
Yeah, so, honestly, the Bears just needed a new quarterback. They needed to restructure that O-line, because,
Justin Fields?
I honestly want Justin Fields, even though I don't think it's realistic that they trade up that high. But that's just something I would want to see.
Allen Robinson wants out, so you could package Allen Robinson in a first for.
I feel bad for Allen Robinson. He's never really gotten to play with the elite quarterback,
Yeah.
But for the Vikings look good. They turned it around pretty much. They were what? 0-4,
and they beat a divisional opponent. You know what I mean? So sky's the limit. You know what I mean?
They're still in the hunt. So
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay, so then let's go to Maya's team, Patriots and the Ravens. What did you see about that one?
Man, what did I see, Will? What did I see? I saw primetime football.
You idiot.
I saw the New England Patriots in their full glory. I saw blood, sweat, and tears. I saw when the going gets hard, when it gets tough. I saw the Patriots being uncomfortable. Being comfortable, being uncomfortable. Shout out Brent Perez. I saw them be uncomfortable when it's raining, when it's cold, when the football hurts, when hitting another guy hurts, when the skin's cold. That's all I'm gonna say, man. Man, fuck you, bro. I saw Cam Newton. Cam Newton had a decent game, about 118 yards, right?
Yeah, that's pretty decent.
But I saw Cam Newton not turn the ball over, right? I saw the Patriots work together. I saw Josh McDaniels use Jacoby Myers for trick plays that he used Julian Edelman for. Me, when I watched that play, it kind of shed a little tear because it went from Julian Edelman throwing to Danny Amendola to Jacoby Myers now throwing to Rex Burkhead, and it was just sweet to watch. Yeah. I saw our defense finally step up. You know what I mean? I saw a rookie like Josh Uche from Michigan. I saw him get valuable playing time, actually have a sack. I saw Chase Winovich be a factor, be a playmaker, in more of the advanced stats category. You know what I mean? Like quarterback pressures, you mean run stops, you know what I mean? I saw a team actually come together and the young guys actually play. And I understand, playoffs are kind of rocky right now for us, you know what I mean? But I definitely think we're trending in the right direction, and we have an easy schedule the next few games. You know what I mean? So I'm just looking forward to that. I thought the Ravens, Ravens won the time of possession. They won the third down efficiency. They had more passing yards. It was just the running game was pretty much abandoned after the third quarter. They were fumbling the ball. Lamar was getting loose with it.
Lamar threw a pick before halftime.
J.C. Jackson caught that one. Mark Ingram would look sloppy on the 4th and 1. Yeah. They were 1 for 3 on 4th downs. You know what I mean? And Patriots look good. Did the Eagles win?
All right. Anyways, I honestly think the Ravens. I don't really know. Ever since that that game against the Chiefs,
they
haven't looked that really. They haven't really looked good. I mean, against the Colts, they won 24-10.
Now you're trying to water down my win.
No. I'm just saying. I'm talking about both teams here. I think the Patriots are trending in the right direction. You guys will be probably a wild card next year. I think you guys. I mean, that's the Dolphins fucking. But yeah, the Ravens just. I mean, they put up 17 points on offense against the Colts. Besides that pick 6.
Yeah.
I mean, they just haven't looked really that good.
Lamar hasn't looked that good in my opinion.
Lamar, I think there was a stat that the Ravens are 0-5 with Lamar when trailing by 10 points. So I mean,
yeah, you can't. It's just,
I've been saying that you have to force them to pass.
It's like Baker. Baker can't play from behind. Yeah.
All right, well, I'm gonna go to a game that was actually intriguing to me: the Saints and Niners. What do you guys feel about that one?
I feel like Jameis Winston's gonna be the quarterback for 4 more weeks.
I feel bad for Drew Brees.
Yeah, man, Drew Brees, man. It didn't look like that vicious of a hit. You know what I mean? It was just more the fact that like he landed on his chest. You know what I mean? But I mean, shit. I've had people land on. I had Justin Cuevas fucking land on me. It didn't break my ribs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't. And it pierced his lung too.
Yeah,
right?
he had a pierced lung.
Yeah, pierced lung, and they said it broke ribs on both sides.
Yeah.
Well, that's insane to me. You know what I mean? And like the fact that like he's like gonna come back from that, I'm like, oh shit. You know what I mean? And so I mean, I think it was a valuable win for the Saints. You know what I mean? I think
showing that Jameis Winston could come in the second half.
Yeah, I want to see what Jameis Winston could do. Jameis Winston came to New Orleans like on a limb that he'd be able to play and learn from Drew Brees. You know what I mean? And I think this is the best case. It's the best case scenario for him. You know what I mean? Because Jameis Winston is either going to take over for the Saints or he's going to go somewhere else next year. You know what I mean? And so it's.
And I'm looking at
what is he? 25? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. I'm looking at their schedule. They have the Falcons, the Broncos, the Falcons again, and then the Eagles. So Jameis Winston doesn't have to deal with a lot. You know what I mean? Like he could easily be 4-0.
Exactly.
All right. All right. Let's go to one of the games that probably the game of the week for me. Bills and Cardinals. What do you guys think about that one?
Kyler Murray.
Outside of that home area, man, I think Josh Allen signed, sealed, and delivered that game for the Bills. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he did.
Sometimes your all just isn't enough. You know what I mean? And that's one of those things for Josh Allen. One thing I say is I think Josh Allen, through these losses, through like the tough games that he gives everything he has, is making him a better quarterback. You know what I mean? Like Aaron Rodgers, right? Aaron Rodgers, like, he's always known for throwing the Hail Marys, right? But you never think about the opposite quarterback kind of watch all that shit go down, you know what I mean? And, like, I think Josh Allen is, like... I think Josh Allen's, like, getting better. He's getting more comfortable with Sean McDermott, you know what I mean? I think he's won this locker room over, you know what I mean? Yeah. With the loss of, like, you know, his grandmother, you know what I mean? And then his improvements from rookie year to now, you know what I mean? I think, you know... Well, the Bills are going to win the division. Like, the Dolphins are not going to steal this, you know what I mean? The Bills are going to win this division, you know what I mean? The Bills are going to go to the playoffs. And I think, you know, through all that they're going through right now, I think the Bills get their first playoff one. And God knows how long.
They should have gotten it last year.
Yeah. And then Tom Brady was talking about, so when the Buccaneers lost, no, because listen, so when the Buccaneers lost to the, who's the last team they lost to?
Saints.
The Saints, yeah. They lost to the Saints. He said that, like, losing is like your best friend, you know what I mean? And he's like, when he lose on the Patriots, he was like it was okay because you want to be able to lose. So when you win, so when you're in games like that are close like that, like you're just that much better. You know what I mean? Like if you want to win, you gotta learn how to lose first. And I think Josh Allen, it's important that he loses with his teams. Do you know what I mean? Because he'll beat the Titans. You know what I mean? But like you want to see him lose close games. You want to see him win close games. You want to see him just fight and be the dog. You know what I mean? And I just want to see how Josh Allen comes back in this next game. You know what I mean?
Yeah. For me, this game honestly it showed why DeAndre Hopkins for me is the best receiver in the NFL.
You saw that photo, bro? You saw the photo?
Going up against 3 defenders, like like the Bills defense, like I don't know, man. Like if you're on that team, you're like, what the fuck? Like what are you supposed to do in that situation? You know, like and then Kyler Murray. If I'm him, I'm not even attempting that throw. Like just seeing fucking 3 people on one receiver, like I'm not attempting it. But I think the Cardinals are, they're the clear division winners. Like they're the top dogs in that. Russell Wilson has regressed,
fallen off, man.
Yeah, like. The Rams, I don't know, like, I'm not sold on them, you know? I'm not convinced about them. But let me transition. Yeah. So, Seahawks and Rams, I want to see what Loman saw. What did you see?
The Rams?
Yeah, what did you see?
I see them, I don't know what they did, the game plan was, but they made Russ look like Nick Foles or something. I don't really know.
Oh, yeah, they did.
Bad.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
And Darius Williams, him and Jalen Ramsey in the future, I feel like
Jesus
can be
Christ.
a deadly duo. And that dude's only 5'9", so that just shows how much heart he has.
I mean, LaMarcus Joyner, when he was around, he was 5'9" too. You know what I mean? So
Who? Okay, so
almost got me.
Darius
Almost got me.
Williams
Almost
and
got
Jalen
me.
Ramsey.
Almost got me.
And Jalen Ramsey, I didn't say this on the last episode, but I thought in my head that he was gonna shut down DK.
Yeah.
But
DK, you're too damn big, dog. You're too damn big, bro.
And Jalen Ramsey, I feel like had some way to get in his head.
He must have, yeah.
I feel like people can do that with DK easily because he's just gonna go in there. I'm all big and bad and stuff.
Exactly.
I'm buffing all that. But once he plays an all-pro corner, especially with Jalen Ramsey, who keeps his mouthpiece out for a reason and talks smack and get in people's heads, it somehow works with DK. And I don't know, because DK did have a game against Stephon Gilmore.
Yeah, that's true.
He's had to bring this shit up, but he's had to bring this shit up.
I'm sorry, okay.
This is just him going against top corners.
Yeah. And then once he goes against someone almost his size, it's Jalen Ramsey, like 6'2"?
Yeah, 6'2".
Well, it's because he's long. He's long.
Yeah. I mean, Jalen Ramsey just...
I feel
like not a lot of people talk about him.
You know what I wish I could see, bro? Because like I don't like Jalen Ramsey. I don't like him
either.
I think he just talks too much shit. I would have loved to see like a prime Steve Smith for Jalen Ramsey.
Oh Jesus Christ! Yeah.
But Steve Smith is just built different, bro. Like you ever see clips of Steve Smith blocking?
Yeah.
Like he block you into the fucking ground, bro. Like, oh my God, Steve Smith would. Oh man.
Yeah, you know he fucked up but keep to leave.
He did. Exactly.
All right, let's transition on my team. Eagles and Giants. One thing. All right, I just want to say this.
Yeah, put your glasses on.
We need Doug Peterson. We need Doug Peterson to get the fuck out of Philadelphia.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry,
Tell me about it.
It pisses me off. Like I wake up on Mondays.
Look, Lincoln Riley, Jalen Hurts starting quarterback.
No, fuck. I wake up on Mondays and see Max Kellerman just shit on Wentz like it's his fault. I understand Wentz didn't play. I mean, he didn't really do anything. He had like 200 yards, no touchdowns, no picks, no turnovers. But that defense, Jim Schwartz needs to go. That defense didn't adjust to Daniel Jones running at all. Like the first drive, he ran all over us. Like it doesn't make sense. This we have a top 10.
Like one thing I would say, why are people not accepting that Daniel Jones
can run,
is athletic?
Yeah,
I don't like.
We have a top 10 secondary in the NFL. I think we were ranked 10th before Sunday. We're playing 7 yards off the ball when it's like 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2. We're just allowing them.
They're just going sticks.
Yeah, but right now, Alshon Jeffrey should not be on this team.
Oh, I know. He looks. I mean, he doesn't look fully healthy, even though he was. He practiced a full week of like this week. Like he just doesn't look healthy.
Every time I see him, like his body language just seems off. Because like.
He looked. I'm pretty sure he's pissed off about. I'm pretty sure he's pissed off about like these younger receivers coming in. But I mean, we were 0 for 9 on 3rd down. We couldn't convert for shit, and part of it was execution. I mean, Wentz was kind of late on like 2 or 3 throws, but the rest were horrible play calls. Like they were running pick routes and shit. Like it just didn't make sense. Miles Sanders was going off that game. It seemed like every time he had the ball, he would go for like 8+ yards. 10 yards. He hurdled a fucking Logan Ryan, I think. Like dude. And we only gave him the ball, I think, 11 times. Like, Doug Peterson is horrible at play calling. He doesn't know. Like, the reason why we won that Super Bowl is because of Frank Reich. He was the OC.
Yeah.
He knew what to call. I mean, there was plays that, like, I haven't seen, like, creativity, Yeah. Wentz looked a lot different. Now their offense just looks stale. And then
it's stagnant,
Yeah, then when you actually run the ball, then Doug Peterson goes away from it. He puts in Jalen Hurts. I think we had momentum. Like, it was amazing. Miles Sanders was running. And then we put in Jalen Hurts for a trick play that didn't work. They never work.
And then it's like when Jalen Hurts gets in, it's a fucking trick play.
Exactly. They don't work. Like and then like Jason Kelce forgot how to snap the ball. 3 times the snap was low, but that's gonna go on Wentz for it counts as him like fumbling the ball. So like it just pisses me off. And Wentz needs to do better too. Like he missed some throws that were high, like to Dallas Goedert. So I mean, and then our receivers aren't getting open. So this team is just. It's fucked, like, and then we play, who do we play? The Browns, Seahawks, Saints, Green Bay, and then we play the Cardinals. So, like, I don't see us, I feel like the Giants are in first place for that division. Because I don't see us winning much of those games, those next 5 games.
What's the next game, Will?
Huh?
What's the next game?
Next game is Browns and Texans.
Browns, yeah. I mean,
that game was,
not much to talk about here.
That game...
Slow game, 10-7, you know what I mean? It wasn't a lot to watch. I mean, Nick Chubb, heads up play, went out of bounds. You know what I mean?
It wasn't heads up play. I lost in fantasy because of that shit.
Oh, okay. Well,
Fucking lost me.
I mean,
Fucking hate him, bro.
Good heads up play by Nick Chubb, not giving Deshaun Watson back the ball with enough time to win the game. Can't hate Baker Mayfield. You know what I mean? I mean, shit. He's not being a Pro Bowl quarterback right now or anything. But I mean,
he threw for 130 yards.
He's winning games. You know what I mean? And so you can't get mad when you win games. You know what I mean? And so I think everyone's fine with him. No one's gonna complain that they won the game. No one's gonna complain that, like, you know what I mean, like that they're fighting. What are they? Second place? They're second place in the division, right?
Second place.
Yeah. So.
Or third. I think they lost to the tiebreaker with the Ravens.
Yeah, they lost ahead. Okay.
Yeah.
They play him one more time though.
The Texans, Texans just fuck. I don't know, dude. Like, you paid Deshaun Watson all that money.
So bad.
To not give him anything.
Yeah, you don't give him anything. He has
I mean, the future's bright. You know what I mean? The future's bright. Will Fuller is going to be a dog. You know what I mean? Will Fuller's a dog. You know what I mean? Actually, future's not bright. Shit.
Like, Randall Cobb, Brandon Cooks, like, they just don't look good.
I think the person they should go after in the draft, to be honest with you, is Travis Etienne.
Yeah, I would say.
Yeah, you mean, like, he needs his pieces around him. You mean,
Duke Johnson and David Johnson.
You could build the defense in free agency. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go to the Jaguars in Green Bay.
Sloppy game. Sloppy game.
It's really sloppy.
Aaron Rodgers just, I don't know, man. He just
It's almost like you jinx the fuck.
Yeah,
out
we can't talk good about anybody anymore.
Yeah, it's just Aaron Rodgers. Squeaks past the Jags. Jags are going for the first overall pick. I mean, it just it's an abysmal season for them. You know what I mean?
Really
Feel bad for Gardner Minshew. Probably gonna get shipped on. Yeah. Sad to see. I mean, Green Bay got the win. Not much to say about that one.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go to this game that was really intriguing. Chargers and Dolphins.
Yeah.
The Dolphins look.
Xavier Howard, 5 picks.
Yeah, the Dolphins look like a powerhouse.
Yeah.
Tua looks amazing.
Mm-hmm.
But one thing I noticed about the Chargers, like, they're just a bad team. Like, they're just horrible. Like, they have Justin Herbert. Their offense is okay, but their defense just there's nothing that you see when you're watching the game. You're like
Desmond King too. You know what I mean? So
there's nothing you can see when you're watching the game. You're like, oh yeah, like this team could, if they make a move. Like, they're just like, they're bad all around. Like, they just don't look good at all. They blew leads this whole season, but the Dolphins look really good. That defense. Yeah, I think that they're gonna cause some trouble in the playoffs. I don't think whoever plays, they're a team that you don't want to see in the first round. You know?
Fuck yeah, I agree.
So yeah, I'm gonna go to the Raiders and the Broncos.
Raiders and Broncos. Yeah, another game that wasn't all that. You know what I mean? I mean, Raiders came away with the victory. They beat a young shaken up,
hurt team.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, not all their Broncos team. You know what I mean? I mean, shit. At the end of the day, a win's a win. You mean, knock on wood if you lift. You know what I mean? Like, Derek Carr and John Gruden it works. You know what I mean? So they're winning games. That's not the team. Like you said, well, I wouldn't want to see in like the first round.
Yeah, in the first round. Yeah,
because John Gruden is going for it on his own 40-yard line for fourth down. You know, like, he's just doing shit like that. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, I definitely think
about Drew Lock, or we're not ready for that.
Dude, Drew Lock just, I don't know, bro. Fucking
give him time, bro. Give him time.
Give him time?
Hopefully, give him
time. Second year.
Okay, but if any other quarterback plays like that, you're not gonna say it's their second year.
I'm 100% say it's their second year.
Really, am I?
Yeah. I defend Daniel Jones all the time. All the time I defend Daniel Jones.
He doesn't fucking throw 4 picks in a game.
Okay. Well, he fumbles. He has the most fumbles. He has the most fumbles since coming into the league.
Some of Drew Lock's just interceptions are just like, what the fuck are you throwing to?
Yeah. Is that the last game, Will?
No. Fuck.
What's the last one?
Last one is...
It's the Redskins-Lions.
Washington football team Lions.
Oh, God. The Washington football team versus the Lions, right? Last game?
No, then the Steelers and Bengals.
We're not going to talk about that one. That was a divisional one.
Actually, first, I want to talk about the Steelers. The Steelers, I always, in the beginning, like, first 2 months of the season, I thought they weren't the real deal. I still don't think they're the top dog in the AFC, but they look like the clear-cut team to challenge the Chiefs, Like, I just that, I don't see them as, like, that powerhouse,
Okay. Like, I think eventually, if the Steelers play a team that has 2 weeks to prepare, you know what I mean? Like if the Steelers play the Titans, but it's like after the first round bye or whatever, you know what I mean? What's not gonna happen? Like, the Titans roll the Steelers. You know what I mean? If you have 2 weeks to prepare, if they play if the Steelers would have played the the Patriots, right? In Gillette Stadium, in the rain, in the cold. You know what I mean? Yeah. With how tough the Patriots played, Patriots would have beat them. It's just like I don't think the Steelers have been in that kind of game yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, the Titans game was the closest thing, and they should have lost that game.
They should have lost that
game.
game.
Exactly. Yeah. So, that's. I mean, shit. Nathan Fane, here you go, buddy. Go fuck yourself. Yeah. Your Steelers are undefeated.
I think week 15, the Steelers play the Bills. If they beat the Bills, I'll shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
I really will. But just right now, I just don't see them as that powerhouse team. All right, and then the last game, where the fuck was it? Buccaneers and Panthers. Yeah. That was just...
Game was close. Ronald Jones ran far. Yeah. That's his fucking...
And then it was
Ronald Jones ran far.
And then Teddy Bridgewater got hurt.
And then your boy DJ Moore, as soon as you drop him, decides to go
I know. Fuck that guy.
Robbie Anderson, fuck off my team, bro. You don't deserve to be on my team, dog. You don't deserve to be on my team. He's dropped, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you guys think the Bucs are back on track?
Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah, bro. Yeah.
I mean, we'll see with this win against this game against the Rams, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
That's going to be a good game.
I definitely think that it's, like Colin says, it's turning into more defensive games. You know what I mean? The best defenses, so you had 10 weeks to get your shit together, you know what I mean? 9 weeks, you know what I mean? So, I definitely think moving forward, you know what I mean? I want to see what happens. Hopefully my Patriots get more wins, you know what I mean?
Who the Patriots play next?
Texans, I think.
Texans, yeah. We have the Texans, and that's it. We're going to play the Jets again, too. So, I think that's 2 more wins right there. What was I going to say? You have anything to say, Willie? That's all the games, right?
Washington and the Lions, that game. Honestly...
Alex Smith got robbed. Yeah, 30-27.
That's why I don't think quarterback win is a good stat to go off by.
Yeah, because
when you're judging a quarterback, Alex Smith threw a career high in yards and just fucking lost the game because fucking...
He didn't have any touchdowns, huh?
I don't think he did, but... I don't know. The Lions, they had the lead. It was kind of a blow. Yeah,
Matt Patricia is like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You know what I mean? It's just like I do not know. You know what I mean?
Do you think they're moving on from him next year?
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, eh.
But I don't see any other options that they could go.
Yeah,
to, you
mean, well, he's still winning he's still winning football games. You know, it's just like I don't know. He's a defensive-minded head coach, you know what I mean? And so, and now the NFL is moving towards offensive-minded head coaches, you know what I mean? And so it's just, I don't know. Anything else before we conclude the episode?
Those are all the games.
Alrighty, well, guys, thank you so much for tuning in, on a Tuesday. Seeing this on a Tuesday, right? Now, we're going to try to switch it up a little bit more, try to give you more reaction videos to what happens during, we want to react to, our teams, right? So eventually, we'll start getting more and more aggressive with it when the Patriots are actually better and all of our teams play, right? Let us know down below what you thought of your team. Let us know who your team is and what you thought about your team. If you're a Patriots fan, hell yeah. If you're a Steelers fan, Nathan Fane, comment down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Anything else before I conclude?
No, just thank you guys for watching.
Hey, so close to 100 subscribers, guys. 88, guys. 88. We're getting there. Instagram and Twitter will be down below in the bio. Thank you, guys.